Hey, I am Anne Hudson, and we are here at the MusicFest in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. So excited. We got Jake Worthington with us
Yes,
up the
ma'am.
gondola. The gondola. We're
Yeah.
calling it gondola. I love saying gondola, but I know it's gondola. But so a little nervous about it?
No.
It's okay if you are.
We in the air,
I mean,
we in the air, all right.
well, we'll keep you safe, I
I
promise.
heard that.
This is your first year at Steamboat for
Yes,
the
ma'am.
Music Fest. How's it going so far?
So far, so good, I reckon. I'm really grateful to be here. What a cool experience. A lot of folks here that I have been around just doing music for a while. I'm getting to see. I ain't seen in a while. So,
Yeah, and I think it's cool because I mean, you've got a huge future. You've signed with Big Loud, and your new album coming out. Do we have the expected date yet?
no, but we are going to be putting some new music out the first quarter. So,
Yes.
to my knowledge, that means January to April.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say,
Is that
but
the right tax bracket? First quarter.
something to look forward to. And I know you collabed with Miranda Lambert, who is a label mate. So tell us about that experience, that call, how that you got involved with that.
Well, Miranda and Brendan Anthony and John Randall are the heads of the Big Loud Texas, and um, I really don't know why or how the song got to me. Other than Miranda thought, I'm thankful Miranda thought enough of me to send me the song, and of course, I felt like I'd be a fool to not cut that, and so yeah, I asked her to sing it, and by gosh, she did. I swear to you, one of the best singers I ever heard in my life.
Yes.
And get to sing with her was, you can't even dream that up.
Did she give you any advice, like moving forward
Yeah,
in your
when she
career?
sang, I'll tell you that much. When she sang, she gave me advice. I mean, it's like when you sing Miranda, she almost tells you what to do without, saying it.
Yeah.
She's just a freaking a talent like no other.
Yeah.
You know,
What's kind of your favorite part of the business and being a singer songwriter?
uh, the songs.
Yeah.
I love songs and I love recording them. I love getting around other musicians and singers and just hearing what they have to pour out.
Yeah. Do you have any wish list of artists you want to collab with?
Uh, all of
Yeah.
them. Yeah,
Well, if you had top number one, I mean, sky's the limit. Put it out there.
I'd like to record with Willie Nelson one day. That'd be
Yeah.
real cool. Yeah.
I love that. Well, I think Miranda could hook you up with that and make that happen,
Yeah. Well, you never know.
Seriously. Well, so have you met anyone new like at the music fest so far that you haven't met before that you wanted to?
A lot of new cats are out here that I've been. I'm glad I'm here because I've gotten to hear so many great singers and songwriters that I ain't run into. That
Yeah.
are great.
What is your writing process?
Uh, I ain't no different than most folk. We all know to get up 8 or 9 and try to have an idea. And but my favorite writing process is writing into a song. I just like getting around and chewing the cud and shooting the bull and
Yeah.
seeing what we kind of wind up on. Sometimes titles are good to write to, but I like winding up on one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite stuff.
I love it. Well, so as far as dream tour spots, like where would you like to play?
Uh, you know, uh, I'd like to go see Red Rocks again. I'd like to play the honky tonks and dance halls that are still out there doing it, and
Yeah.
Houston Rodeo. I'd like to do that one day. That would be cool.
I love that. So, do you have any advice for anyone aspiring? Because I feel like a lot of aspiring singer songwriters also come to the fest. So, if you have any advice for anyone trying to break it into the music scene, what would that be?
Do what moves you. You know, you do what moves you. You won't be moved, or you can't. You will be unmoved.
Yeah.
I just think it's important to be able to love what you do. I know it sounds kind of cheesy and whatnot, but I feel like for folks like us, it might be one of the harder things to do.
Yeah.
So I would just say do what moves you. Believe in it.
How did you get your start?
Uh, you know, my, I've learned picking with my grandpa and just family friends and stuff like that. I picked with some buddies that I grew up with, and uh, you know, I got to do a TV show called The Voice, and that opened a lot of doors for me in the sense of, you know, I got to see the music world through the TV world there for a minute, and you know, I figured, okay, you know, if I hadn't have done that, I would have never dove off into it like I have.
Yeah.
You know, which, you know, that's, you know, like anything you do. It don't matter if you're turning wrenches. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do.
Was it after The Voice you noticed a big shift? Like, was it more challenging when you're going out, getting recognized, noticed?
I mean, uh, yeah, for sure. But also, I don't think it was. Hell, I feel like I got some really nice things come to me because of that. But I think, sure, you know, when you're younger, when I was 17, 18, when I done that, and I always felt like I was kind of, well, I felt like I was a kid, especially then, and I still kind of am, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, young at heart, right?
Uh-huh.
But you know, sure. I think when you get a lot of exposure and you ain't done no time, you know, without, you know, being under the radar, you know, and learning what kind of music you want to do and things like that, it can be tough because you get an opportunity and you want to live up to that opportunity. And,
Right.
you know, I reckon those things are, you know, relative.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of doors open, a lot some closed, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do nothing else but make country music, and here we are.
I love that. And, you know, so many people that go in those singing competitions get super famous, super fast, and then they just disappear. So you're successfully being able to,
Oh
you know,
well,
transition over and
well,
make a career for yourself, which is so amazing.
well, I appreciate that. You know, I don't know what to say. Everybody's got their own path, and ain't one of them the same, and but all so much alike. You know,
Yeah.
well, I believe that any of us crazy enough to go out there and do this for a living,
Mm-hmm.
or almost a living,
Yeah.
you got to love this stuff, and hell, I love country music.
Yeah. I
I
love it.
do.
What do you find to be one of the most challenging parts about the business?
The business,
Yeah. The
really.
business side of it.
I mean, they call it music business.
Yeah.
I love the music part, the business stuff. I mean, but like I said, no matter what you're doing, you're gonna have to be smart, but
Yep.
or try to be, you know,
Yeah.
or tough. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, I think it's the best thing to do is just to take that day as you get it and do the best you can with that day.
Yeah. Well, I think you're doing a great job. I love it. And I'm glad you're here at the Music Fest.
Me too.
Yes. It's going to be so fun making a lot more new music here at the Music Fest. Steamboat Springs, Colorado.